Hey guys, Joy here, holistic nutritionist and natural beauty lover. So I'm going to take you through all of the products that I use on my skin. So basically my summer skincare routine. Now, if we're having a warm fall, then I'm using them into the fall as well. So this could be at least 5 to 6 months of the year. These are the products that I'm using on my skin. Now, something that is really important to me is that all the products I use do not have any hormone disrupting ingredients, no things that I would consider toxic or harmful to the environment or to my body, and don't have fragrance. If they do have fragrance, it's an essential oil and it's very, very light because I have very sensitive skin. My skin is very fair, as you can tell. And since I was a kid, I've always been sensitive. So that is why my products are the cleanest products that I can find. And they don't irritate my skin whatsoever. And they have many ingredients in them that are very calming to the skin as well. So if you have sensitive skin, then you're definitely in the right place. Now, before we get started, I want to just mention one thing. As I take a big sip of water, no products that you use are going to make a huge difference if you don't drink lots of water. If you want to have healthy, glowing skin, you need to drink tons of water. I could talk all about nutrition as well, but let's save that for another video. But what you eat and how much you hydrate your body is just as important as the products that you use on your skin. Okay, so the first thing I use is what I wash my face with. So I use this cleanser here. This cleanser is by Bloom. It's called Daydreamer. Now I only wash my face once per day. So I wash my face at night before I go to bed. But first I take off my eye makeup. Normally I just wear mascara, but sometimes for videos I wear a little bit of eyeliner above my eyes, but that's the extent of the eye makeup I wear. So I use an organic cotton makeup remover pad, and I use Bioderma micellar water, and I just use that to take my mascara off, and then I use the Daydreamer cleanser to wash my face. So first I wet my face a little bit, and then I do 2 pumps of this cleanser, and then I wash my face. Now, the reason I love this cleanser is because it's super calming for my skin and it's super hydrating. And oftentimes you think you want so much hydration in the winter when it's dry, but it's just as important in the summer, especially if you're outside a lot. So there's chamomile in here, there's lavender, there's coconut oil, and it does not irritate or make my skin red at all. It's super calming. Okay, so after I wash my face, I moisturize it. So my whole goal with my skin is just about like super hydrating. I have to be really careful with essential oils, which is why, as I mentioned, what I use to take my eye makeup off, I can't use avocado oil or olive oil. Although I recommend that for removing makeup, for my skin, it doesn't work for me. I get very rashy and irritated. So I have to keep my products for my face super simple. So what I do, I actually combine a couple of different products. So I will tell you about each of these, not to worry. So that I know it seems like a bit intense. I use 3 different products, but I make like my own little emulsion and I put that on my face. And then that's all I do. I go to bed and then I repeat the same thing in the morning before I put any makeup on. So this cream really deeply hydrates my skin. It has a seed extract in it that is incredibly hydrating. And it doesn't have fragrance added to it either, which I really appreciate. It is totally non-irritating for your skin. So what I do is I take 1 pump of that, and then I add 2 drops of the Hydra Extreme. This stuff is way more hydrating than hyaluronic acid. Like, everyone goes on about hyaluronic acid, which yes, is very hydrating, but this is actually more hydrating. So I just take 2 drops, put it into my hand, and then the last thing I do is 1 pump of the moringa oil. Now, I use cold pressed organic moringa oil, and this is very, very anti-inflammatory for your skin. So I just put that in there and then mix it up and put that on my face. Now, once I've moisturized my face, don't forget about your body, because that's part of my summer skincare routine as well. And I use the Joyous Health Body Butter all over my body, especially on areas that are a little more dry, like my heels and my cuticles, the backs of my arms, and I definitely make sure I do my neck. I was really only got into that more the last couple of years, realizing, wow, like I need to moisturize my neck because wrinkles happen there too. Not that wrinkles are a bad thing. So this body butter is totally natural. There's no fragrance added. It's completely plant-based and it is USDA certified organic, but it's a blend of butters and oils that are so incredibly hydrating and really, really nourishing for your skin. Especially if you're someone who has sensitive skin or eczema-prone skin, this is amazing. It has propolis, which is a Canadian superfood, and chaga. So these are very anti-inflammatory ingredients. And this is the only thing that I've ever used on my daughter, Vienna. She's almost 5. Since she was born, this is the only product that I've used on her skin. Next up is sunscreen. I wear sunscreen 365 days a year. Even if I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm going out, I actually still wear sunscreen. Now, I've only been doing this for the last 5 years. So if anyone watching this is in their teens or 20s, please start wearing sunscreen now because your 40-year-old skin will be thanking me. So I really like this SPF 30, which has titanium dioxide as the actual sunscreen in it, and it is by Kula. And I really like this one because it's also a BB cream. So instead of wearing foundation, I use this because it's a tinted sunscreen and it has a little bit of color correcting action. So I really like that. The only thing I will say about this Kula, it gives your face a nice shine. So if you already have oily skin, you may find that this is too shiny for you. But I have this on right now and I put a little bit of mineral-based powder on top just because we're filming and with the lights and everything, it can make my face even more shiny. So that's just something to keep in mind, but I love how smoothly this goes on. It's a lovely texture. It's made of mostly organic ingredients and it doesn't have a strong smell. So I have a thing about fragrance and this one does not bother me at all. I also love, this is a Canadian company. I also love the Perfect Sunscreen by Consonant. If you just go online and look at the reviews, like the reviews are amazing. So this one I use more in the winter and then the early summer. And then I transition to the Kula when I want a little bit more like shimmer and shine on my face. So this is a sunscreen that has both titanium dioxide and zinc oxide in it. But depending on your skin tone, this one is definitely for fair skin. It is tinted a little bit, which you need when there's zinc in a sunscreen because zinc basically causes that very whitening effect on your skin, but it doesn't cause that for me because it does have a little bit of tint. And the last thing, yes, I get zits. Even as like clean as my diet is, I do get like breakouts every once in a while, especially like just before I get my period, depending what my diet is. So I really like this Derma-E spot treatment cream. And this is a clean beauty brand as well. So I just put a little like drop on my finger and put it on whatever spot it needs to go on and it's really great. I also really love Province Apothecary's spot treatment too. It has turmeric in it, which is very anti-inflammatory. It has calendula, very, very calming to the skin, but that is like an amazing zit zapper too. So definitely check that one out as well. Now I will link all of these products in the description box for you guys. Some of them are Canadian, some of them are American. So hopefully you can find something that works for you. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to comment below, reach out to me. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell so that you always get the notifications of when I have a new video. So I hope you guys love this and have a joyous day. Bye!